Today's brief will cover a summary of our operational activities from 7 to 28 April 2022. Now a look at Operation Hadarin. On 11th April, the land component of Operation Hadarin, with the support of the air component, conducted offensive operation in Arena Woje in Marte local government area of Borno State, where several members of the Islamic State of West African province were eliminated, including one of their prominent commanders, one Abubakar Buduma, with his lieutenants, were all eliminated in that operation. Also, a notorious informant and logistics supplier to the Islamic State of West African province, named Malam Abbas Sidi Lawan, was arrested at Auno in Konduga local government area of Borno State. Additionally, the operation led to the destruction of terrorist enclaves and their central workshop, where they fabricate vehicles for vehicle-borne improvised explosive device. Troops within this period also conducted operational activities in Malam Maja in Angwal Baba, Kajimari, Mereri villages in Dikwa local government area, Damasak, Chabu, Jabulum, Kukawa villages, and Baka local government area, Sabongari in Damboa local government area, Aunu town in Kondugo local government area, New Marte, Urge, Urusulu, Yamteke, Gagash, Bogomari, Difania, Niger border, Beji, Imrigiza villages, Askira Oba, and Chibok local government area, Damboa, Bulabuli, Komale Marte, Urgo, Ngurusoye, and many other places in Borno State. Other locations include Tumbiu villages in Gaso local government area of Taraba State. In another development, the Islamic State of West African province fighters mounted on 5-gun trucks attempted to attack Nigerian Petroleum Product Company depot in Difa, near Nigeria-Niger border. The attack was repelled, an unspecified number of terrorists were killed. Subsequently, the joint security forces of the Nigeria and Niger Republic successfully destroyed the 5-gun trucks. Similarly also, troops arrested one Abdul Razak Hudu, a logistics supplier to the Islamic West African province terrorist, at Mutumbiu village in Gasa local government area of Taraba State. Consequently, own troops recovered 49 AK-47 rifles, 4 machine guns, 1 G3 rifle, 3 mortar bombs, 1 anti-aircraft gun, and about 1,000 rounds of 7.62 mm special ammunition, 11 Dane guns, and other items of ammunition. Other items recovered include 7 motorcycles, 31 bicycles, 4 heavy-duty generators, some canoes, tricycles, motorcycles, and other items, including phones, grinding machines, and large sums of money. Furthermore, a total of 1,158 terrorists and their families surrendered to own troops within the period under review, comprising 164 men, 367 women, and 627 women. Also, troops neutralized additional 22 terrorists and rescued 619 civilians who were abducted by the terrorists. All surrendered Boko Haram terrorists, recovered items, and rescued civilians have been handed over to appropriate security authorities for further action. Now we look at Operation Safe Haven. As part of its non-kinetic operations to bring lasting peace to the troubled parts of Kaduna State under Operation Safe Haven Theater of Operations, the Chief of Defense Staff, General L.E.O. Irabo, Nigerian Army Medal, conducted an operational visit to Kaduna State. During his visit, the Chief of Defense Staff met with stakeholders drawn from 5 local government areas of the troubled parts of southern Kaduna. He also interacted with retired senior military officers of the southern Kaduna extraction to chart ways towards bringing an end to the incessant attacks in the area. The visit has impacted positively to the peace effort in the area. In another related development, troops within the period, while on patrol, received a distress call on the activities of criminal elements in Haipang area, embarked in the local government area of Plateau State. Troops quickly moved swiftly, and on sighting the troops, the criminals melted into thin air. The troops exploited, gave them a hot pursuit, and recovered several cattle, about 200 of them that were rustled from innocent civilians. The recovered cattle are being handed over to appropriate authorities for further action. Troops also carried out a series of community engagement, sensitization program, and civil military cooperation activities to engage relevant civil society organizations in a non-kinetic approach in resolving the lingering security challenges, which has recorded huge success in curtailing banditry and other criminal activities in Operation Safe Haven area of operation. In another development, on 21st April 2022, the commander of Operation Safe Haven at its headquarters in Jos handed over some weapons, small arms, and other locally produced guns, which were recovered from bandits and criminal elements in its AOR. The items were handed over to the coordinator, North Central Zone of the National Center for Control of Small Arms and Light Weapons. During that occasion, the commander commended troops for their resilience and successes in stamping out criminal activities and other numerous illicit weapons. The breakdown of the weapons are 27 AK-47 rifles, 1 FN rifle, 2 Barretta rifles, 3 G3 rifles, 1 Harris Bing pistols. Others include 183 locally fabricated rifles, 163 Dane guns, 102 locally fabricated pistols, 19 locally fabricated SMGs, 6 single barrel and pump action guns. Now we look at secessionist activities in the Southeast geopolitical zone. The proscribed independent people of Biafra elements attacked the Southeast security outfit Ebubeagu at Echara in Agoga local government, in Iko local government area of Ebonyi State. In the ensuing conflict, one of the assailants was killed and 5 others were arrested. In the same vein, troops of 82 Division arrested 4 criminals, elements of the proscribed independent people of Biafra and Eastern Security Network, and recovered several AK-47 rifles, 1 pistol, 5 magazines, and 30 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, and some rounds of 9mm ammo in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. Now a look at Operation Delta Safe. Troops in Operation Delta Safe theater of operation have continued to clamp down on the activities of oil thieves and other economic saboteurs within its area of operations. They operated at Egwa, Opumami, Zion Creek in Warri North local government area, Okpoko Waterways, Bennett Island in Warri local government area, Yeye Creek in Burutu local government area, Emoha and Warisa local government areas. Other areas include Umudaike in Oshimili South in Isoku local government area, Awoba in Degema local government area, Mbiri, Ifoko in Asari Toru local government area of Rivers State. Within the period, under review, troops discovered several illegal refining sites with 133 ovens, 194 metal tank storages, 127 dugout pits, 5 wooden boats, 12 receivers, 2 engines, 2 pumping machines, 1 motorcycle, 1 jet vehicle, 4,000 polythene bags of illegal refined black oil, and 5 trucks used in conveying illegal products. Cumulatively, 7,732,000 liters of crude oil and 10,825,605 liters of automotive gas oil was recovered. All items have been handed over to appropriate authorities for further action. Similarly, Operation Dakatar Dabarao conducted operations in Asubo, Ewa, Lelema, Jones Creek. Other areas, activities that were conducted were by Nigerian Naval Ship Lugard at locations off Akili Ozizo community in Obaru local government area of Anambra State, Nigerian Naval Ship Victory at Harbour Road in the city of Calabar, while Nigerian Naval Ship Soro conducted operational activities within Erewebo Creek in Brass local government area. Further to these operations, several illegal refineries were also destroyed and discovered, including 445 ovens, 201 storage tanks, 1 Yamaha, 55 dugout pits, 58 drums of automotive gas oil, 2 wooden boats, 100 polythene bags of illegal refined automotive gas oil, 1 tanker with illegal refined automotive gas oil. In all, a total of 1,718,000 liters of automotive gas oil, 3,800,000 liters of crude oil, 350,000 liters of sludge, 20,000 liters of premium motor spirit, and 100,000 liters of EPK were recovered. All arrested criminals and recovered items were handed over to appropriate authorities for further action. Now a look at Operation Hadarin Daji. Troops within this theater of operation sustained aggressive operations to deny terrorists further freedom of action. On 10th April 2022, troops responded to a distress call attack at Wanzamai in Safe local government area of Zamfara State. Troops mobilized to the area and engaged the terrorists, where scores of them were killed. And in the course of this operation, troops rescued 32 women and 18 children. Similarly, also, troops successfully foiled attacks in Bakura village in Bakuro local government area of Zamfara State. In the process, some terrorists were neutralized, while 200 cattle rustled by them were recovered and handed over to local authorities. Troops also conducted operational activities in Kanoma Bilni and Kanoma Dumma, all in Maru local government area, Jaya village of Moriki district in Zurmi local government area, and Bakura in Bakura local government area, all in Zamfara State. Other locations include Patagarawa and Mashi local government area of Katsina State, Dalulu in Ganye Shuni local government area of Sokoto State, Meibuhu village in Zangon Katab local government area of Kaduna State, respectively. Cumulatively, within this period, under Operation Hadarin Daji, troops recovered about 600 roasted cows, 45 different weapons, 80 rounds of different caliber of ammunition, 50 motorcycles. Troops also rescued 179 civilians, neutralized 62 terrorists, and apprehended about 100 of them. All recovered items, rescued and apprehended terrorists were handed over to appropriate authorities for further action. Now a look at Operation Wild Stroke. Troops of Operation Wild Stroke have continued their aggressive fighting patrols and clearance operations across the general area of their theater of operation. The troops' efforts to get rid of unscrupulous elements and restore peace and normalcy to the general area led to the arrest of Legi Jobrin, a notorious gun runner and kidnapper who has been terrorizing the people of Gidan Bawa village of Nasarawa State, and is also on the wanted list of Operation Wild Stroke. Other operational activities were conducted at Bakin Kolta, Sefahuma, Bajimba, Se Inyala, Chijo village in Goma local government area, Nika and Mbayongo Council Ward of Katsina Ala local government area, Mbabubu village, Gambe Ushin Council Ward, Akpata Tuageke, in Jahal Council Ward of Whirl local government area. Other areas include Odejo in Odugbeho Council Ward of Agatu local government area of Benue State. Other locations include Timberline area in Wukari Town of Taraba State and Gidambawa in Nasarawa State, respectively. Consequently, troops recovered 5 AK-47 rifles, some magazines, 100 rounds of 7.62mm ammunition, some cell phones, 8 motorcycles, and other dangerous weapons, while 6 bandits were arrested. All recovered items and apprehended bandits have been handed over to appropriate authorities for further action. Finally, gentlemen of the press, the Military High Command appreciates the general populace of our dear country for their cooperation with the armed forces of Nigeria, police, and other security agencies in the fight against all forms of criminalities across the country. The armed forces of Nigeria is committed in its resolve to bring peace back to our dear country.